I have a few observations and questions in no particular order. The first one is to highlight a contradiction between what we've heard today about having an ageing population, some of whom have reached the age of 100, and what we've been told around the stroke reorganisation. I've now been told by 2 heads of Thanet CCG that we don't have a problem with people excessively dying of stroke here because they're already dead from other causes by the time they reach the stroke risk age. So which is it? Do we have an ageing population, or has everybody already died by the time they are likely to suffer a stroke? There was mention of the urgent care service at QEQM. That worries me a little bit, that you're trying to whet our appetite to have an urgent care centre, which is a downgrade from what we have at the moment, the A&E. So I'd like some kind of assurance that you haven't yet made the decision on that. When the Clinical Commissioning Group was created in 2012 under legislation drawn up by Jeremy Hunt, the clinical commissioners were given a statutory duty to eradicate or to address and reduce health inequalities. As we've heard today from others, we have huge health inequalities, many of which are to the detriment of Thanet. So what I want to know is, how can moving health services away from the people who need them most possibly be addressing your statutory duty to reduce health inequalities? And finally, I've been very well behaved at previous listening events and not made this party political, but I'm afraid I have to say that this is a political decision that's been taken. The government is starving the NHS of funds. At the last election, the Labour Party pledged not to close down any A&Es or any other hospital departments. So I'd ask you all to think about this as a political decision. I appreciate that you're in a predicament that you have to work with what you've got, but I want everyone here to realise that this is a political decision that we're facing. Thank you.